Kevin, my boy say, look here, we ain't worried about no change. This ain't about no one person. It's the whole offense. Defense still could have made some stops. Special teams could have made some plays. Wide receiver could have caught that ball. Block here, block there, running back there. Now we got a whole different game. So, listen, doesn't look like Kevin is moving on from Joe Flacco. Then another thing, he also was talking about who would be the backup quarterback if a change got made. We don't even know if Shador gonna get to move up to QB2. So at this point, y'all, hey, anything can happen in October, anything. But my mind is set for November, December, January. That's what my mind set for, because you just never know how Kevin gonna do it. Kevin right now is locked in on keeping who he wanna keep. So you ain't gonna be able to tell them to do nothing. Kevin keeping who he wanna keep. That boy say, hey, it ain't on no one person. So if it ain't on no one person, then who is on? Your quarterback is tied for in second place with interceptions because somebody might have beat him or tied him. I think he's thrown the most attempts with the 34th best completions, way down the line in touchdown pass. Y'all, we dealing with just nonsense. We are dealing with nonsense right now in Cleveland. You can't change it. You can't force them to change it. It is what it is. This is how Cleveland is going to operate. I ain't even mad at them. If that's what y'all gonna do, then do it. If that's how y'all want to roll, then roll. Because Kevin obviously sees something, or he just say, well, I just want to keep Shador at bay. Because I got to win this how I want to win it. I guess he said he going to go out the way he want to go out. They can't stop him right now. Jimmy ain't said nothing. Barry ain't said nothing. So if Kevin want to keep rolling like this, look like Kevin is going to keep rolling like this. My boy say, nah, y'all ain't stopping me. Y'all not stopping me. I decide when a quarterback come in. I decide that, not y'all. Y'all don't try to force my hand. If I want Joe Flacco and I believe he ain't getting the best opportunity, I'm going to get Joe Flacco out there. Now, y'all do know today they made a trade for an offensive lineman. They got an offensive lineman coming in. I think he has 102 stars up on his belt. He's a left tackle. I think his name is Cam Robinson. He's a left tackle. And, hey, I think he better at pass block than run. So that's in our favor. We going to see what all this look like. We going to see how he plays in and how he gets the ball rolling. Cleveland trying to get, listen now, Kevin making moves. Hey, Kevin is making moves to win. Kevin making his moves to win. How it's going to play out, hey, we about to see. We're about to see, but Kevin, they bringing in an old lineman. But they getting in front of Houston Texans. It ain't like the Houston Texans just, well, they did make it to the playoffs last year. And I guess they doing solid this year. So, hey, hopefully this O-line help. That's another thing he get to say. Hey, I got him here. I got this O-lineman here. Joe Flacco, go back out there. Yeah, Joe, go back out there, Joe. You deserve to be out there. I'm getting your O-line better. So maybe he's saying it's the O-line. Maybe he's saying it's the wide receiver drop. He might be giving a little bit of help to Joe Flacco, but he putting all the rest of it on the O-line, running backs at the beginning, kicking at the beginning. I don't know how much losing they got to do. I don't know how much losing Cleveland has to do before they say, all right, let's make a change. Because look like they fighting with all they got to keep this quarterback change from happening. Kevin is not trying to give up this quarterback change. He like, nah, Look at here, look at here, look at here. I'm good. Joe all right. Joe is all right. Y'all keep asking for Joe. Joe is all right. But maybe you want to give him 6 games. Maybe you want to make it to the bye week. I don't know why he's so locked in on playing Joe. I know you could say yesterday when Joe said, basically Joe's pretty much saying, them 2 interceptions ain't on me. It's on my stat sheet, but it ain't on me. Then Joe looking at the first out of 6 interceptions, 4 of them, Joe pretty much saying, hey, that ain't on me. That's not on me. That is definitely on them. That's everybody else not playing together. So if we let Joe Flacco keep going, he's going to keep getting better. He give us the best chance. Joe Flacco gives us the best chance. I don't know how Joe Flacco give us the best chance, y'all. We keep making excuses for this man. We got more, not we, but Kevin has more excuses. This man that been asked about quarterback change pretty much day one. He can't get past this. He's always going to be asked about this quarterback change. He's always going to be asked about this quarterback change. But he trying to fight it. He's trying to fight it. He's trying to fight it. Yeah, my boy say, hey, this quarterback change ain't happening until I say it's happening. We gonna see. Should Joe Flacco already be out? Probably, yeah. But Joe Flacco will come back and make some plays that'll make you say, well, dog, Joe do that. So he could bank on that. Joe hit that pass over there on the sideline. Whoop. Yeah, hit another pass. Whoop. So to make it look like Joe can still make it, but man, Joe's stanking that thing up out there. Joe is stanking it up out there, and we keep allowing it. Well, Cleveland keep allowing it. I don't know if he's really that scared of Shador. Not Shador. Well, Shador as well, but is DG showing him at practice like, ooh, we go DG, it's going to get worse. I got to try to have everybody blocking. We ain't going to have nobody running routes. Everybody sitting there to block. So he said, I don't want to go that route yet. But Dylan Gabriel might get out there and shine, yo. Almighty, what's good? D. Allen, what's good? Yeah, he is. Kevin standing on that thing, too. He ain't letting nobody push him out of the way now. No, this what's going to happen. AJ, what's good, Miss Campbell? Nice girl. CB, you say these Browns. Yeah, they wilding out there, ain't they? TP, what's good? AB, what's happening? Yeah, Kevin, hey, listen. Kevin say if he gonna take the ship underwater, he gonna do it. Ain't nobody gonna force his hand to do it. He gonna do it. Almighty, you say Shador need to ask to be traded and out? No, Shador. Woo-wee. Nah, he can't do that. Shador got to sit there and just roll with it. Roll. He got to roll with that. He can't do nothing else. Rolling. Yeah, he can't do it. Rolling down the river. Rolling. Yeah, he can't do nothing. Rich girl. Nate, what's happening? Bobby, what's good? X. You say Kevin and he could. But see, I don't know how they going to go about that because Jimmy came out and said Barry and Kevin Young. And he has won 2 Coach of the Year. So he said, go on, right the ship, baby. Right the ship. Spin that thing. So maybe he finna give him that opportunity. Miss Brown, you said Kevin don't make the decision. It's the billionaires. Well, they letting him rock now. They letting him rock. They letting him coach. It's only 4 games in. So they could justify that. Hey, Jimmy. It's only 4 games in, man. Don't take him out yet. JG, you say he needs to be fired. Nobody understands his point. Nobody. Everybody asking for the QB change. TP, you say no quarterback change until after Pittsburgh if they make a change. That's what I'm saying. Like, it looked like they waiting to get past these next 2 games. But when you look at the season, everything else still hard, too. The Miami ain't going to be easy. New England ain't going to be easy. The Jets ain't going to be easy. Matter of fact, Miami and the Jets play tonight, I think. Let's see how that go. Because it don't get no easier than this. It's you either like that or you not. Maybe he feel it's him. Maybe he feel like his team ain't complete. Because now, you know, he done won 11 games twice, so Maybe he's looking at it like, I know my team ain't complete. Jimmy, they not complete yet, so they traded for an old lineman. He making moves now. Hey, he is making moves, so they listen. Long as he keeps saying it's not about one person, Joe Flacco going out there. Till you say you genuinely think Kevin has an ego. He got one. He got them 22 wins off of 2 seasons. He feeling good. P. Holland, you say he has me at a loss for words. Hey, that boy do it till you want to. Just the girl, you say, I hope Kevin's job is tied to the team. Nah, it ain't. It can't be. It can't be because he wouldn't act like this. His job it can't be tied to that. RMP, you said Kevin's pride is singing the team. Hey, all aboard. Underwater we go. Underwater we go. Ice girl, you say they're not going to win. Yeah, I think Minnesota going to top. Pittsburgh going to top. But the NFL so tricky, you could think you finna do that and you don't. JG, you say at this point, who wants to join that team? Cash will make you join that thing now. Classy, you say this, they continue to do that. Yeah, they work against the whole nine been whack. Kevin shouldn't be allowed to make those. They keep giving it to him. I'm like you, they shouldn't, but he get it. He keep making the calls like, bro, what you doing? Why do you carry yourself like that? And see, the people ask him questions. They like, hey, so Kevin, where would Shador lie in this if you put DG in? My boy didn't even want to answer that. He like, man, I ain't answered no questions about my quarterbacks. I'm not answering no questions about my quarterbacks, so stop asking. It ain't about one person. And he's technically, honestly, y'all, he is technically right. It ain't about one person, but Joe Flacco could easily say, which he did, hey, man, I threw the pick. I take the action, but I was throwing it to Tillman. I thought he was going to go up. And then when I looked at the pass, it made sense because he didn't hang it out of bounds. Whew, he just floated it. So I get that. I get that if that's what really happened, then okay, cool. Then the next pick that he threw, Jerry Jeudy failed. Jerry Jeudy had a whack game yesterday. So you could really say, okay, cool. Then the first 2 games, they dropped the pick. So if Kevin really grading, he said, we got 2 touchdowns, which, Joe, you should have more, but we got 2 touchdowns and you only got 2 picks. That's probably how he looking at it. He looking at it like, and then he said it one time, y'all. Kevin came out and said it. He said, hey, I don't have 2 of my starting linemen in. So if that's how they feel, y'all, it's going to be hard to get Joe Flacco out because Kevin is refusing to take him out. Kevin is making excuses. Maybe they not excuses. Maybe it's legit. I seen somebody else say, one pass went through somebody's hand and the other one dropped him. Is it a quarterback change? Now, if this was Shador, they would eat him up. They would eat him up. If Shador had 2 touchdown passes and 6 picks, that change would have been made. Had it, bomb. Matter of fact, when they wanted to change it before the Green Bay game, that's when it would have been made. Bomb. So, whop. That's what they would have did, but you just never know. You just never know with what Kevin them got going on. But I do know, no matter how you try to make this sound, it just look bad. 2 touchdown passes, 4 games. You ain't even giving us a touchdown a game, brother. You're not giving us a touchdown a game. What I supposed to do with that? What do I supposed to do with not a touchdown a game? What do I do with it? You got 2 games, no touchdowns. QJ is their best superstar. Now they got an old lineman coming in. Maybe they feel like this to change up. Maybe we had to get another old lineman. Find somebody else to patchwork this thing. But I ain't tripping, though. I ain't tripping. Whenever they decide that Joe Flacco time is up, then it's up. Now, my thing is, does Joe Flacco only take one step back and he QB2, where he should have been, just a backup? Or does he go back to QB3 and Shador step up? That's going to be tricky because they could let Flacco be QB2 and they would justify it. Yep. We want a veteran in there just in case DG needs a reliever. But, bro, Joe Flacco need a reliever. I don't know why we got to deal with this, y'all. I don't know why Cleveland had to be the team that we had to witness this with. But that's where we at. We are with the Cleveland Browns. I have talked about the Cleveland Browns more from April till now than I have ever said their name in my whole life. DP, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. You said he is refusing to change quarterbacks for now because the games before the bye are brutal, and he wants his boy DG to look as good as possible before the games get easier. I can see that too. But see, Miami, like y'all, tonight I'm gonna make it my business to stay up and watch this Miami versus the Jets. I'm gonna make it my business to try to watch both these NFL games just to see what everything look like. But I'm gonna try my best to watch these Miami and Jets, right? Miami Dolphins and the Jets, New York Jets. Because we got those two teams. So I want to see what they look like. I want to see are they that sorry where you could start DG? Because I don't know if they that sorry. I just don't. So if they not that sorry, then DG gonna have to come with it. And Kevin know. Kevin know them boys like that. Kevin know good and well these teams be playing ball. So if you don't have your act together, they will dominate you. They will whoop you. They will embarrass you. I think Minnesota gonna win. I think Pittsburgh gonna win. But this is the NFL. Anything can happen. It feels like they gonna lose to Miami and New England. Y'all, it just really, I know New England played the Panthers and they whooped them up, but it just looked like they might win. But hey, we do got an elite defense, so maybe he is saving them for the so-called easier games. But tonight I'm finna watch Miami and the Jets because we got Miami after these next two games, and then we have the Jets after the bye. BF, you say no game ain't getting easier. That's how I feel too, but I get it. I get it. Rich Girl, you said Kenny and Huntley, the only two quarterbacks that made it out. They have, but, man, you know he'll call them back in a heartbeat. Grant, you said, they said it's time to start Shador. Well, you know we want Shador. And everybody going to say Shador, but Kevin ain't... Look, if Kevin's stubborn with Joe Flacco, it ain't no telling how long he'll be stubborn with DG or Bailey or anybody before Shador. That boy ain't going the Shador route. Nah, just yet. That's going to have to be. But anything can happen. That's the only thing is. Anything can happen. Ms. Brown, you said when they play the Vikings, they're going to win because they're going to set it up for them to win so they can't get the rookies to play. Nah, Minnesota ain't going out like that. Minnesota trying to get theirs. Brandon, what's good? Minnesota won't theirs. Almighty, you said why they hollered all off season training camp about running the ball and Joe Flacco old behind throwing it 40 times a game. 45 plus. Yeah, but now they done brought it back down to his 30s. Now they giving it to QJ now. I guess they want to hype it up. I guess they want to hype that thing up as if that man was out there and they was changed and they was ready to run that rock. He did do better when he ran. And when I looked at the playoffs, everybody that had a top 10 running game made it to the playoffs. I know we ain't got no top 10 running game, but I know they trying to get QJ going, though. They trying to get QJ going, though. Bruce, you have to put points on the board to win. You do. And Cleveland not doing that at all. Not enough to win. DP, you said Kevin's job has been threatened before he. Yes. Yeah. Hey, Kevin. You don't play Shador, boy? We getting you up out of here. Like right now. If you don't break the news when you go out here to the meeting at Shador QB1, just go and turn in your whistle. Go and walk out, but get your hat, your coat, and get up out of here. Breaking news. Kevin has officially said Shador Sanders is the starter. That what it'll be like, but we ain't getting that right now. Just girl, you said Russell Wilson was drafted in the third round and started his rookie season. If they draft him in the third round, he should play, especially if they say he's better than Shador. I guess he ain't better than Shador or Joe Flacco, because they sure ain't put him in. They sure not putting him in. Monet, you say they clowning DG? Well, they will, but DG might get out there and make it shake. KO, you say y'all can't be surprised to let Kevin get himself out. He could, but I think Kevin talking to him where he ain't gonna tap out like that. TP, you say he is saying he is saving the rookies. That's his logic. He ain't saving no rookies, man. He just don't want Shador out there to win the day. But to me, I feel like it's bigger than that. That's why it's going the way it's going. Brandon, you say the reason why DG won't start is because they really know they overdrafted him and he is not ready. And they have to keep 12 on the bench so they won't look bad. They see him out there and they know he ain't like that. Y'all, that man was throwing them picks over the summer, was looking terrible. So since they know he ain't like that, even though they tried to make it look good in that Rams game, he still just wasn't that guy. Now he came in against the Ravens and made it work, but he still really just ain't that guy like that. And they know it, but they just keep letting him slide. Kim, you say I think DG is not ready, and they want him to be Shador, and he's not. No matter what they do, yeah. V, you say it's because they golfing buddies. They about the same age. Double R, you say when they say Shador stars, yes. When they allow Shador to start, y'all, that game, I guarantee you, will be where everybody can watch it. They gonna run them numbers up. Stadium gonna be packed. Everybody gonna be locked in because what up? Because Shador brings that type of attention. I'm talking about people gonna be flying in and everything. People gonna be flying in and everything watching Shador get down. Listen, they gonna have me fly up there or fly wherever they at to watch that game because I want to see his first NFL start. We watched his first NFL preseason first start. I want to see his first NFL start. He a game changer. They know it. Y'all, they sit at practice and watch this man work. They watch this man work. They watch Shador put in his work, showing that he's him. They can't really deny it, but they trying their best to. They are trying their best to. I don't know why they don't want this man to start. I can't understand how you can have somebody out there dominating at your practice, balling, and won't play him. But that is, I told y'all the NFL different. I told y'all the NFL, they do whatever they feel like doing, and it ain't nothing you could do to stop it. If they feel like Shador ain't playing, he ain't playing. If they feel like Shador is no longer a first-round quarterback, and he's a fifth-round quarterback, that's what happens. They feel like Shiloh shouldn't be in the league. Shiloh ain't in the league. That's how this thing going down right now. We can't force it. Look like Jimmy sitting back talking about, yeah, get that thing buttered up, baby. Get that thing buttered up, because I'm going to make that call, Kevin, for Shador. I'm going to make that call. I don't know when I'm going to make it, but I'm going to give you October. Come on, can you give me November? November 2, or October and November. Give me some time. I just got the old lineman. I just got QJ back. Come on now. QJ only played in 2 games. We won 1 game. Come on now. You know Detroit good. Come on. Give me some time. So that's where we at with that. What is Kevin and Jimmy and Barry really talking about behind the scenes? Yeah, the players know Shedeur good. But, hey, Kevin may be good with Joe Flacco. Like, he keep justifying it. He justified. Now, when Shedeur went to talking and saying all his stuff, he was like, God, dog it. I wish that boy, don't go in his face no more. Don't go in Shedeur's face. Stare at that boy's face. Stare at his face. Now, you go in his face when Joe Flacco balling, but don't go in his face when Joe Flacco lead the league in interceptions. Don't go in his face. Shedeur, hey, brother, you should be out there, but your time ain't right now at this moment. It can't be because he ain't out there. So, y'all, it's not his time at the moment, but his time is coming. His time is coming, and that boy gonna be ready. Hit it, hat. Hit it, hat. I know the players sit at practice saying, now, this is crazy. I know somebody said the other day, like, what if Jerry Jeudy actually dropping these passes and everybody looking bad to get Joe out? Kevin saying, I seen how y'all played last year. Y'all was balling. Why y'all playing now because Shedeur out here? You think I don't know? You think I don't know that y'all playing for Shedeur? Y'all trying to tank for Shedeur? I don't care. We ain't putting him in right now. Y'all, they ain't going with it. They ain't going with it. They are not allowing anybody to determine when they make a move. They locked in on their moves. Hey, it is what it is. If you want Joe Flacco out there that bad, and this is what you telling the fans that pay their hard-earned money, the billionaire chilling, he got his. Like, yeah, I win either way. They keep talking about Shedeur, everybody watching me. So the whole college world, man, the whole football world, watching when Shedeur gonna play. Everybody watching when Shedeur gonna play. Double R, you say, Colin, I truly believe Jared dropping those passes because he don't want Flacco. I said that too. See what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but I know Jerry Jeudy is supposed to be that guy, so I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what's going on with him. Lil Mama G, P. Highland, 1922. Yeah, I heard, Lil Mama G, I heard it. Well, y'all, I ain't hear it here, but I heard y'all say it. 1922, you said Kevin won't have play Shedeur when Jimmy makes the call. If Jimmy make that call, it's on. Reed, you say Joe is the... That's what I've been thinking the whole time. Reed. That's what I've been thinking the whole time. That's what I've been thinking the whole time. Like, it got to be bigger than just what it is. It got to be. Monet, you said, wow, DG playing the next game. What you mean? Well, somebody done jumped out there and said that? Because Kevin act like he ain't nobody starring right now. Other than old boy. Jay Smooth, what's good, Miss Rich? You said Coach Kevin needs to be pulled out because, yes. We all know he ain't making good decisions. We all know that. But management, they letting him ride it. Simply, you say they see Shedeur balling on the practice squad. Well, at practice. Because he ain't on the practice squad. He on the 53-man roster. They know who gives them the best chance. They do. And they see him back looking like, Kevin, you gonna do this to us again? Joe, ain't nothing against you, dog. You just ain't like that. Kevin, you just ain't like that. T, you say, but it hasn't been confirmed. Just girl, you say she's reporting like likely change and you know she's I don't it feel like Kevin wouldn't even give it to him. It feel like Kevin wouldn't even get him the satisfaction of knowing when he gonna make the move. I don't think they. We all see it's obvious that it's coming. We all see that it's obvious that this man can't go back out there and just like how many games you got? Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Miami, and New England. I don't know. Maybe he won't have, but it ain't making no sense to me. Lily, you say, I do not want to see Flacco carted out. I hope we don't see that. Nice girl, you say Cleveland is losing momentum with the fans. They are. They are. Jay Smooth, you say the players need to speak up. They may have. They may have already spoken up, but Joe Flacco like, I still run this, right, Joe? I mean, Kevin, I'm still good. You're like, yeah, you good. We ain't worrying about what they talking about. So at this point, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, somebody had said something about Cam Ward. Yeah, Cam Ward got up there and spoke the truth. Like, hey, bro, we playing trash. We gotta dominate in all three phases, and we ain't doing that. It is what it is. Y'all, it's funny to me that the first time I ever lock in with an NFL team, the Cleveland Browns, my NFL team. I should have locked in when Tom Brady came to the Bucs. I should have locked in then. At least I would have been winning. At least I could have had some little, I could have been, yeah. We got Tom Brady, boy. We got Tom Brady, boy. At least I could have did that. Or I could have went with them Eagles and say, yeah, boy, we got Jalen Hurts, boy. Even the Buffalo Bills, boy, we got Josh Allen, boy. But, man, I'm stuck with Cleveland and Joe Flacco. God, dog. I'm stuck with Cleveland and Joe Flacco. Cleveland and Joe Flacco. Cleveland. Kevin and them don't care about what we saying as fans. They see it, but maybe he sees something else. Maybe because he won 2 times Coach of the Year, 2 times with 11 wins. Maybe you got to let that man cook. Let Kevin cook. Is Kevin cooking it up the way you want him to cook it up? Again, they could be tanking. Hey, Jam, they could be tanking. They could be saying, hey, Kevin, you cook that thing up, and what I mean by cook it up, you go search high and low. High and low. And you find every old lineman and D lineman and linebacker and wide receivers, everything you need. You go find them. You got 10 picks. I need you to get the best of the best. But just keep Joe Flacco in long enough where we can let everybody separate themselves from us. They got all the wins. Who is the sorriest team in the league? Is it us? Are we the sorriest team in the league right now? Listen, y'all. I think we may be the sorriest team in the NFL right now. I think the Cleveland Browns might. I think everybody that won the game. We might be the sorriest. We might be the sorriest. Like, we might be the bottom feeders at the end of the day. I can't. Jan, you say you're a Shador fan, not a Cleveland Browns fan. Well, I'm saying you got to tune in. You got to tune in when Shador get out there. You going to want to win. Oh, the Titans 0-4. Oh, we right there. Oh, we battling for them top spots, boy. We getting the best picks. Hey. Oh, and guess what? Guess what he going to do? They going to let Tennessee get that whooping on us, too. They going to say, Tennessee, y'all got that Cam Ward. Go and get you a win, baby. Yeah, y'all beat us in head-to-head. Y'all got the win. Y'all think y'all finna slide out and do that to us. No. So, cuz you said, did I watch the Raiders game? Geno looked sorry. Nah, I heard that he looked sorry, but I seen his stats. I seen Geno Smith's stats. His stats was ugly. That boy's stats was whack. Joe Flacco was whack. Hey, UB, what's happening? W for life. You say Raiders in the same boat, should have drafted Shador. Listen, Pete Carroll, man, listen. Pete Carroll would have balled with Shador. I know Pete Carroll would have balled with Shador. I know he would have balled with Shador. But him and Ashton Genty, ooh, them boys would have put in that work. But at the same time, hey, it is what it is. Like at the same time, it is what it is. They're not budging. We can't make it happen no faster than it's going to happen. The Raiders could have drafted Shador. The Saints could have drafted Shador. The Saints, the Colts, the Raiders. You could even say the Jets, the Giants. Y'all, there's so many teams could have took Shador, but they tapped out on my boy. They tapped out on my boy like, nah. We don't want that. Where that hoopla at? Where that hoopla at? They say, nah. We ain't giving. Yeah, the Steelers could have got him too, but the Steelers, you know, Aaron Rodgers, you know, he coming in riding that horse. Hey, Mike, I heard what you said about Shador. You draft Shador, I will not come. And that might be your first season. Barely making it to a winning year. But with me, I take you to the Super Bowl or the playoffs. I do that over a rookie. So Pittsburgh had to back down. Pittsburgh say, hey, nah. We ain't finna lose Aaron Rodgers. We'll win right now. Mike looking like, boy, they ain't have but 3 coaches in the history of the Steelers. I'm the 3rd, but hey, everybody act like I ain't all that. Y'all say the Saints 0-4 too? Okay, so you got the Saints and the Titans. Could have had Shador. Now, listen, Cam Ward, I respect him. I like him. They O-line just might be whack like that. Their O-line might be so whack, it ain't nothing you could do. Bruce, you say they 0-4? God, dog. Oh, that's crazy. You say they don't want to admit that DG isn't as talented. Well, we been knowing that. Even though I think they brought him out into the game and they said, yeah, he's finished 3rd in the highest. Man, you can save all that hype. You can save all that hype. Because now all that don't matter. That boy got to come play. Can he play? Can he ball? Can he do what he got to do? Can he do what he got to do? Hey, JB, you say they talked about Jackson Dart, the diamond chain, all day in a good way, but when Shador did it, they was on his head. Shador, look at him, can't even see, but doesn't want to participate. That's how they roll. Lil Mama G, you say the Steelers have a backup quarterback that I've never heard of until he got... Was it Will Howard? Was it Will Howard? Almighty, you said Cam Ward needs to stop throwing across his body like that. Gonna get a pick. Has he been throwing a lot of picks? JB, you said Cleveland has no self-accountability. Yeah, hey, listen, Kevin ain't signing off on nothing. Kevin like, no, it ain't on Joe Flacco. This ain't about one person. Ain't about one person, huh, Joe? I mean, Kevin, it ain't about one person, huh? All right, Kevin. Okay. Okay, Kevin. Tommy, you said, yeah. Eventually, they won't be able to. But right now, they riding it out. They ride it out. Yeah, they ride that out. They like, nah, we going to stay on that. Oh, Skylar Thompson. Oh, he played at K-State. But that's a guy you wouldn't call no NFL quarterback right there. Huh? Yeah, he played at K-State, I believe. Yeah, man. Brandon, you say, well, that one person is definitely throwing the ball. Why can't they understand the... It almost don't matter, Brandon, because Joe Flacco, I mean, I told y'all when we was watching the game yesterday, I say, Kevin gonna come out and say, basically Joe's still the quarterback. Kevin came right out there and said, it ain't all on him. It ain't on no one person. Y'all trying to put the blame on Joe to put Shador in. You know that make him fight harder for Joe. Joe, I'm right here in the corner for you, boy. Joe, I'm in the corner for you, boy. Joe, I ain't gonna let him do you like that. They just want Shador, and they don't even want DG. They just want Shador. If Shador went on this team, Joe Flacco, bro, you would be good. It just got all the eyeballs on you, man. You gotta play ball for me. But look, y'all. Hey, now look, this my game plan. This my game plan. Tell me what y'all want me to do. I can start at 4:45 with y'all. I could do a show at 4:45 or 5:15, 5:30. I could go jump right into college ball with Coach Prime and all the other college games and the coach that's getting fired and who gonna get these jobs. Or I could come in, see what else going on with Cleveland Browns and jump right into Cleveland Browns. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to come on about 5:30? Or 4:45, 5:15? Talk college ball or some more NFL? Y'all tell me what y'all want to do. I'm going to rock out with y'all at that time. We're going to get down. Either 4:45, 5:15, or 5:30. What y'all want me to talk about? College ball or NFL? And we going to rock. Because I know either way I'm going to get both of them in tonight, but I wanna be on the same accord with y'all. What y'all trying to hear. What y'all trying to hear when we get off in there. Let's talk college. All right. So college it is, because I keep saying college. Jan, you say tapping in regardless. All right, cool. All right, I seen a 5:15. I seen 5:30. I seen another 5:30. Hold on. So everybody want college. All right, we're going to dive off into that college then. All right, so college. I see y'all with 5:30. I see 4:45. All right, 5:30. All right, so cool. I'm going to come on at 5:30, and we're going to talk college ball. We're going to talk some Coach Prime. We're going to talk about these coaching jobs. It's a lot going on, y'all. We're going to talk about a lot then. Expect me at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Florida time. We're going to rock. Hey, blessings to y'all. I'll be back on later today at 5:30 p.m. We talking college ball. Holla at y'all.